Well, folks, what do we have here? We have another Grumman aircraft, the F9F-8 Cougar. This is from Robert Richardson, and this jet is really fun and free. Can it really be free? It sure is. That's right, folks. All you gotta do is head over to the Sim Outhouse. I can't get over this stuff for being for free. Now, yeah, okay, so the cockpit inside, pretty simple, not a whole lot of fancy detail, but still a very nice layout. The gauges are well done, they're well placed. You got the right side panel, left side panel, got some sidewinders which you can add. They don't show up in the external view, which is funny, but the cockpit view you can see them, and you can add those by weight, just changing the weight in your weight and balance. So this is my first flight with this aircraft. I just downloaded it, and I happened to find it by accident because I was looking for something else at flightsim.to, and I saw the paint job for this aircraft pop up, and I didn't recognize the designation. I was like, the Grumman, what is that one? And so when I looked and saw that it was a fighter jet, well, you know, I have a lot of fun with these jets, so I had to check it out. And I must say, so far, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing handles. Now, it can't turn on a dime like some of the others, so you really have to give yourself some leeway if you're going to try and turn, and I'll show you that. Right now we're just out in the countryside here between England and Ireland. It's just a really sweet spot to fly. You got some nice water, some nice trees, got some hills, flat land, you know, a little bit of everything here. And it's a sweet looking aircraft, it really is. I just can't get over sometimes these things for free. I have no problem flying these aircraft, and you know, we don't have to pay for them, and then yet we got these others that you got to pay $90 for. I don't understand that personally. I mean, 35 bucks to me is kind of high for an aircraft still, but I'll pay it occasionally. Well, actually, I just did. What was the last aircraft there that I just did a review of? That last aircraft I had just purchased, that was $35, I think 34 or something like that. But this one is free. SimOuthouse.com. Again, the Grumman F8F. Fantastic aircraft. Really enjoying the way it performs. Very different, but you can see it's got a very unique style wing. And the wings are foldable. I didn't fold them up in the video, but they do fold, and you can do carrier takeoff and landings with this aircraft. So it can be land or carrier based. Flies very nicely. Like I said, it's definitely a different feel to it. I can feel it as I'm flying. You know, when I want to make it go a different direction, it doesn't want to just roll into it like some of the other fighters. It wants to kind of take its time. So like I said, especially in a dive, if you're going to do a dive with this jet, then you're going to want to give yourself plenty of time before you get down to that ground. But you can see it handles really sweet on the corners. So the Cougar was based on the F9F Panther, and the Panther was a straight wing. The Cougar is a swept wing. Thrust was increased with a new and more powerful engine. So the Navy just considered the Cougar to be an update of the Panther. So it's still an F9F because they just consider it an upgrade. But it's the Cougar, the Grumman's F9F Cougar. Here's a look at the plane in the hangar. You can get a nice sweet look at it, and you can see it's really a very unique shape. It's got that hatchet shaped tail back there. It's got the very odd wings. And of course here you can see we got the covers on the intakes and everything because we're in the hangar. So it was a carrier-based fighter aircraft. That was its main role. It was used by the Navy and the Marine Corps. So it's said to be a highly maneuverable and easy to fly, and I would agree with that. I would just say that its maneuverability characteristics are different than some of the other fighter jets that I've been flying around with that you've seen videos of here recently. So yes, I would agree, highly maneuverable. It's got a really high dive speed limit. It's Mach 1.2. So it's got some serious endurance to this aircraft and airframe. So I think it said the first aircraft, the first Cougar squadron to actually deploy was VF-24, and it was assigned to the USS Yorktown in 1953, but it arrived too late to be used in the Korean conflict. But if you like fighter jets, this one seems to have a lot of potential. It really is a sweet flying little aircraft. I'm going to enjoy it, that's for sure. And I'm going to recommend it. It's a nice aircraft. It really, really is. So again, the developer has put this up on the Warbird section, military jets of the Sim Outhouse Combat Flight Center. Robert Richardson, thank you very much. I'm going to really enjoy this jet. Alright folks, well there you go. Robert Richardson's Grumman F9F-8 Cougar. A sweet fighter jet available for free. Sim Outhouse. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the skies.